Inside. Girl. Come on, Finn. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Okay.
In our 4 years of travel, we've shared that life on the road isn't all staged photos and slow motion twirls.
We're Tim and Finn, and whether we're stuck in the mud, stuck in the rain, or stuck at the border, we're sharing the unfiltered reality of it all.
Subscribe to join the adventure on Tripped. Another week, another road trip. Oh my gosh, we love having this car down here. So we're off this week to go explore the northern part of the Yucatan Peninsula. We are going north of Playa del Carmen, where we leave. Estar pensando en los dos idiomas. Okay, north of Playa del Carmen, we are going to Isla Mujeres. Then we are off to...
That's great. I love it. I love it.
We're then gonna go up to El Holbox, which is super fun and trendy at the moment, and then we are gonna come back down south. Oh no, sorry, no, that we're gonna go a little bit west more to Rio Lagartos and Las Coloradas, which I have been to before because I studied abroad in Mérida, la capital de la Yucatan. This is gonna be an awesome week. Well, why don't you come along for the journey? A Range Rover and a Starbucks. This is Mexico.
This is Mexico.
You know, this is maybe interesting to mention. Tim and I are just talking about this in the car, so might as well share with all of you. Just like kind of laughing about in the States, just the perception of Mexico and all this. I don't know. We were just talking here that last week when Bucci was here, we didn't take you guys here in the video, but we went to an all-inclusive to go meet some friends, and that was really our worst interaction that we've had with any Mexican people here. I was gonna say like locals, but they're not really like locals. A lot of the people that work in the tourism industry in this area are coming from different areas of Mexico. The locals here are more like running their own, you know, stuff in smaller towns. So I don't know what it was about that, but it was just like very divided and not very, what was it like? I don't know what it is.
Pontificate on this really quick. Just, yeah, it felt very divided. It felt very like us as tourists, and it is, because I'm sure the experience of working at an all-inclusive is having a bunch of drunk people from the United States or Canada asking for more frozen margaritas. But there's just like no personality. There's no time to, I don't know, get to know. Not that you're getting to, I don't know. It's just not authentic. But you're not going to an all-inclusive for authenticity. It felt like, what was the point? How about that? You can go to all-inclusives in Florida, right?
Well, it's not necessarily just hating on all-inclusives. It was just like, we were there, the whole group of people that were there, this was for a wedding, were all saying like, oh, you live here? Like, we wouldn't leave the hotel area. And we're just like, what? We're like, this is like the worst interaction that we're having with any of the Mexican people here, because once you leave, it's finally like the actual people who like live in this area who are great, instead of, I don't know, just like people from all over the country who are like coming in to work in this area. We don't have anything really similar to compare it to in the States, so it's hard to like relate it, but I'm sure you guys know what we're saying. Anyways, we're about to get, or not, and like we'll get a bunch of crappy comments, whatever. We're about to get on the ferry to go over to Isla Mujeres.
Hold on.
Almost.
Where am I going?
Aquí here.
Aquí here.
Yes, here, aquí. Yeah, hard right.
Okay. Nice. Too close. Too close.
Whoa, that's steep.
Wait, so I just have to carry the camera and you have the dog and the roller.
Maybe you can figure out where we go.
That way. Tell somebody who knows what they look through too. I'm gonna check the lots.
This parking structure is affiliated with the ferry terminal and is about 100 to 200 pesos, or about $6 US for 24 hours. We planned on renting a scooter or a golf cart on the island, which is why we aren't taking our car, but there is a car ferry. The Ultramar passenger ferry runs every half hour.
Pep, does that seat work for you? Yeah. You don't want to stay at a kennel or a rover for the week? Okay, cool.
She'd
It's
like
about
to go.
making you happy.
She wants to go. If you're just joining us, this is Pepper's second Ultramar ferry ride. She got to go to Cozumel as well, which you can see in the video down below. Just like the Ultramar ferry from Playa del Carmen to Cozumel, dogs are allowed, and there is a pet-friendly sitting area on the back of the ferry. Isla Mujeres is just 13 kilometers off the east coast from Cancun. The short ride is only about 15 minutes long, costs 300 pesos or $13 US round trip, and there's loads of taxis waiting at the arrival port. What you usually don't see behind the scenes is the 30 minutes of figuring out where is the Airbnb, what is the Airbnb, how is the Airbnb, all those exciting things. So we say a lot of Airbnbs because we have the dog. It's usually easier to find pet-friendly accommodations at Airbnb than a hotel. And the sign on the building is the name of the apartments we're staying at. And then all I know is we are room 6 and I have a padlock number. There's just no padlock. Oh, I thought it was for key. There is a padlock. Oh, no, a perro. Hi, perrito.
Most important thing about this Airbnb is there's a hamburger stand right across the street. We're in number 6 today, which is good for the view. It's not good for this though.
That's why we're usually travel turtles. I know we've made an entire business about packing light, but that bag is so big and heavy because we're carrying a whole bunch of canned goods and
water.
Kitchen stuff and water and beer, and there's 2 bottles of liquor in there. There's a dog bed.
Whoa! Careful, it's slippery right there.
You slipped?
Yeah. Woo! Tell us how we're experiencing it for the first time right now. It's live.
We are. This is live. This is not even a staged tour. This is, oh my gosh, a full thing of water. Oh, almost full. That's nice. That, you don't always get that. Okay. For like $6 or $7 more, we opted for 2 bedrooms. Do we say that about us? I think that we say that a lot. We like to sleep in separate beds when we have the choice because we just sleep better, and we're both like 6 feet-ish tall, and we're just big, and there's like never king beds. So 2 6-foot-tall people in a full bed in the 95-degree humidity is just like kind of sucks. So we're paying $7 more to get the 2-bedroom, and we paid, bing, on the screen here, I will put how much it costs. A steal for a kitchen and all this great stuff. I'm like not going anywhere because I think this is the apartment tour. Let's just see the bathroom.
It's small, but what we're paying for is...
Oh my gosh, this is huge. Whoa. Oh, this is dirty.
Well, can't win them all. Hey, it's gonna have hot water. It's got a hot water heater.
I fit in this one?
Beep bop boop. Let's go show why we chose this one though. It's
Oh! Wow! Oh my gosh! You can see the whole island! But this is like one of the highest points.
there we go.
Wow! Look at this view! Oh my gosh! now? Look at it. Wow. Look at all these birds, like, they're not going anywhere. They're just like floating.
See all this space? This is takeoff and landing space. So this is one location that I don't have to be in a ditch with sweat in my eyes trying to get a couple drone shots. I can just sit comfortably over here.
This is the drone
Do
zone.
this.
The drone zone.
All too often there's cars driving by. I'm hunched over in a ditch. Just, it's terrible. But this is nice.
Drone zone.
Drone zone.
You're just like up here enjoying the view, and then you just YouTube pings you with just this. Hey, Roger, your mom called. She wants you to move out of the basement.
Isn't as photogenic as, say, a fruit platter, but it's gonna taste better.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
That's spooky there. Give me kisses. Good. Don't show your butt to the camera. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see the butt. Oh, more butt. Why all the butt?
Just like Wisconsin.
Yeah, right? Some place in the States. Ahí va a empezar. Vuelo guapo, so we're gonna have a good time, okay? Only 3 of us, all 4 including me. So this is really nice. Guys, first things first, we'll put our equipment together. I'll give you a tank. Please hold it between your knees so that it doesn't fall anywhere and break your toes or some equipment. Before you put it too far, tank saver. Yeah, before it's too far. Lift it up, and that's how you know how far to put it. Just do this part. That part. That should be the same height as your bottom. There you go. Yeah, nice and up. There you go. Okay. Once it's closed, you want to make sure you grab the handle, it doesn't move around. There you go. That's what you want. Make sure this is nice and tight, so you pull on this like that. There you go.
So, Manu is making us set up our own gear today. So this is the true test, if we remember from 2 weeks ago.
Alright. What side does it go on?
Okay, this. Por este lado.
Yeah, on the right all the time. Exactly.
Gotta check for that O-ring.
Ah, fresh out of school.
Yeah, we're fresh out of school. Remember this stuff. underwater museum is that all of the sculptures are made out of cement, and cement is very porous. So they were put down there about 10 years ago, and now the coral is starting to grow in and it's creating this artificial reef. Putting that down there has been awesome for the environment here because first when it went down, it brought a lot of the tourists away from the reef, giving the reef a break, and then now that it's building its own coral, the fish and all the coral have more room to flourish, which is really exciting. After hanging out all day with Seahawk, we have been convinced to now go swimming with whale sharks tomorrow. Just say that in the next video. So if you want to see us swim with whale sharks here in Isla Mujeres, stick around. Today we're gonna go explore a little bit of the island, but first we have to go get Pepper. Come on.
After diving with Seahawk today, we found out what the scene is with the whale sharks, which is something that we weren't initially interested in just because we had such a bad experience last time in the Philippines. But it turns out they do it right here. So we kind of change our road trip plans around and we are going out with them tomorrow morning, which means Pepper is going to hang out at the dive shop all day here tomorrow. Luckily, dog friendly, so they're gonna do a little puppy sitting for us. First though, we need a scoot. You can't get around an island without a scoot.
Let's go get a scoopy. Apparently it's a known thing. Well, it's scientific also, but it's a known thing that when you go scuba diving, you're super hungry afterwards, and I am also maybe a little brain dead, but now for some lunch. So we'll show you what we're eating.
This is a secret not a lot of people know about girls. If you give girls cut up fruit on a plate, they're going to be happy no matter what. It could just be one apple cut up and just grinning ear to ear.
No, you know who's happy? Instagram. Instagram is happy.
Instagram is girls.
I normally don't take pictures of my food though. You've probably seen like one photo of food on all of our Instagram because
I think a few smoothie bowls have made their way on Instagram.
Oh, that's like if I make it, not if I order it at a restaurant. If I like spend all the time making it, then I'll probably take a picture, but otherwise I'm too interested in eating it.
Boom, just like that. After scuba and 1,100 pesos later, we have our own golf cart for 24 horas.
Which is a lot.
That's a lot.
That's like 50 bucks.
That's over 50
Oh, that's over 50 bucks.
But here's the deal.
Here's the deal. Oh,
that's what we're doing. Since we're doing the whale sharks tomorrow now, we need to be able to take our luggage straight from here at 7:30, go to the scuba place, and then go to the ferry. So it's not economical, but this is way more convenient than dealing with taxis.
And one of our favorite things that we like to say to each other is nothing is free. So it's actually not
only so
1,100
much more.
pesos. It's 1,100 pesos minus all of the taxi rides that we would be taking. And it's about 70 each way from where we're staying on this island, which would have been
Pesos.
Pesos. Yeah.
This is an activity too. We want to go see the island, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing right now, right?
Let's go.
We have a little bit of a head start today. We're staying on the south side of the island, middle of the island. At least we didn't want to stay on the north side because we just didn't want to be next to senior frogs or all the noise after running into that in Sayulita so much. So it's a little more rustic down this way.
Gringo.
Woo-hoo. called dodging topes. Is it still a tope if it's down?
Man, this is brutal. Okay, we've got shade.
Oh, look at that guy. Look at that guy.
Whoa! Oh, that's nice. Wow.
We're 10 minutes into the ride, and I'm already over these stupid topes. If you lived here, you need something with amazing suspension.
Pretty houses. Hey, do you want to come on a big mansion tour with me? This is awesome. I know you do.
Does that count?
This is pretty. Oh, what's this?
This is where everybody's going. Oh, wow.
Somehow, on a small circular island, we got lost, but we wound up at this really cute little bar, and we're the only ones here.
I don't like when you let her drink out of the bottle.
Is this?
She's good. She's good. Tell me about letting your dog drink right out of your water bottle.
I love her.
Kind of gross.
Well, I ordered a drink.
Given special permission to go past the...
Oh, they're big!
Oh yeah, wait, don't scare them all off. Let's see, where are they?
It just went under the kayak on the right side.
Oh. Oh jeez. Yeah. Oh, they're fast too. Look at them all. Oh! Oh my god, yeah, there's a ton of them. Allison Finney, not only an expert on starfish and albatross, but mangrove crabs?
Mangrove crab hunter.
Now,
for anyone worried about crocodiles with the dog, we're safe here. We're on the ocean side. We're not going over there for her.
one of these crabs could probably drag her in. Did you see how big some of them are?
I thought the one over there was big. That was like a baby one.
This one's yellow.
Video. Video.
We're new friends. Friends.
Isla Mujeres.
That's fine. You guys would have ended up with a taxi.
Yeah, that's a far walk. That's a far walk.
Hey,
Do I need to
good
help
luck.
you with your bags?
Good luck on all your travels.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Good meeting
Thanks
you
for the
guys.
ride. We might see you again.
Sweet. Sounds good.
That's where I go.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye bye.
Well, that's fun.
That was awesome. That just so happened to work out too. That was perfectly, we were heading to the North Beach and they were coming to the north. It would have been a long walk.
That was way too far. That was like 7 kilometers. That was like a 30-minute drive.
Healthy walk.
Sunset both nights, but picking those guys up was worth it because that was really fun. We're starting to pick up hitchhikers more. Slash, that's the first time, but right now we're starting. Oh, this is beautiful. We're so busy doing other things, we can't just relax at the beach. This is like amazing sand. We missed sunset, so we talked about getting up for sunrise, but not everyone's here. Hey, some people are. Some people got up with Mom. Now that I get extra points, I'm usually the one that sleeps in. It's coming!
Basically a pickup truck. It's not a big deal. We could probably pick up some more people on the way there today.
I hope we get to. Available on Amazon.
We have a 7:30 call time this morning for whale sharks. They get up early. I don't know why Scuba started so much later the other day. But yeah, if you only have 24 hours here, you gotta choose one. But if you can extend that a little bit, I mean, we're basically doing Scuba one morning, whale sharks the next. 36 hours, day and a half. It's a lot of stuff to get into that much time. Bye, Pepper.
Oh,
Be
wait,
good.
I got her water full. I forgot.
We got water here too, Finn, in little plates.
Yeah, a little bowl or something?
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, you stay here, good girl, stay. You stay. Hola.
Please look back, okay?
you tell me about how that's one place you're not supposed to be sitting?
Oh, is it not? I'm sure it's fine. He would have said something.
Tell me about rules and how they don't apply to you.
You were the one with no life jacket on. This has been so awesome. This is so much better than the Philippines. Everything is really well regulated here, and it's less of a show. This is gonna be intense. I feel safer just swimming out there. This is like an intense boat experience. Because only 2 people can jump in and dive at once, and it's just, I don't know, controlled chaos. So we obviously came here from Isla Mujeres. You can get here from Holbox, but it's a much longer boat ride. So if you want to do it, I would do it from Isla Mujeres. And then, yeah, this Mexican experience here has been so much better because in the Philippines at Isla, it's really bad because they feed them there and it's right offshore. And there's so many, these are actually bigger and better whale sharks too. But if you are traveling to the Philippines, Donsol has a good area like this where you go into the deep water and you're out finding them in the sea and they don't feed them there. So there's actually like a governing body here controlling the scene, and they're watching to make sure that everyone has, you know, life jackets, only 2 per boat, and that nobody is touching the whale sharks. You stay within 1 to 3 meters of it. And ones are here.
Yeah, they're just gonna jump off.
Yeah. Regresamos.
Pepe was a good boy.
Hey, what? She left you instantly for somebody else.
I know.
What?
You went to the market.
Okay.
We take care of all this.
She doesn't even know who she's happy to see right now. It's like all of you. Before coming out here, we would have had no idea that you really needed 2 days and 2 nights to do everything here. If you've only got 24 hours though, you can pick and choose, like do the whale sharks or the underwater museum. You can do it in 24 hours.
Finding the Seahawk company was just by chance, and they were so amazing. I mean, they had great Google reviews, so that's why I went with them. And the fact that like by day 2 they were watching our dog for us and we're like giving hugs goodbye. I just feel like we like made friends, and I just couldn't recommend them more. So they
need a special shout out. We go on so many bad tours.
Yes.
Like, to be on 2 awesome tours in a row was
we just got
unusual.
so lucky, and that made the first 2 days of this road trip even more epic than they are. But now we're off to Isla Mujeres, and you can see that in the next episode.
Nice talk out.